Welcome back, everyone. I'm back in my room after taking the time to help Wundra and her brother. And Darwin died because she turned into a werewolf. So that's a bummer, but at least now I only have the main quest to take care of. But I remembered something. I think it was not Adjuster, but if you remember some videos ago, I met a halfling who asked me to find a dangerous woman, and I couldn't find her, but he still gave me an address in the villa in case I need more work, so I'm gonna go there now. I think it's in the villa. Yep, Lilac Loft. A small slit in the door appears and a pair of eyes watches you from the inside of Lilac Loft. What's the password? Unsavoury. Okay. Oh no, don't tell me I'm stuck. Hello? Okay, so... Ah. Oh no. Yeah, sorry about that. I was stuck in the Lilac Loft. I think that's because we're in the morning and normally they're not open in the morning. I don't think so. So I'll wait until midnight, spend the day at home, and come back. There. Okay. There you go. A well-armed human male approaches you. The curved bladey wheels are pointed in your direction. Follow me, lass. Riley's waiting for you. The lazy eyes of this human male slowly but surely make their way to you, and when they do, he realizes a very obvious and loud annoying side. He plants his feet up on the table in which he sits before and begins to file his nail with a blood-stained, rusted dagger. Boss, sorry to disturb you, but this lass has asked to speak with you. She used an older yet valid password, boss, and... Why did I tell you blasted fools about all the passwords being used at the door? A wicked, fanged grin splits the face of the woman sitting at the table. Her tongue plays with her lips and rolls around on blood-stained teeth. A gentleman who escorted you starts to shake slightly, watching the woman from the corner of his eye. His words stutter out of his mouth. I do not remember, boss, but the password, it was used before. I remember that. The purring voice of the female wafted across the table, a distant voice of pleasure and comfort. Perhaps it is time to find a new doorman, Riley. I could certainly make good use of him. A well-built man to take home with me. Her wicked grin seems to scare the doorman, and you watch as she licks fresh blood out of a dagger she holds in her hand. Where does she find all this blood? It won't happen again, Riley. I swear it, I do. Please, boss, punish me if you must, but don't let the mistress have her way with me. Anything but that. As I was saying, anyone using an old password is not to be granted entry. Take the rest of the night off, and have Cobra cover the rest of your shift. Thank you, boss. I'm really sorry this happened, Riley. Never again. I promise you. Thank you, thank you. Riley gives you a good look over while flicking his nails at the wall. He takes a quick shot of some sort of blue liquid, shivers, and speaks. Well, aren't you wearing some fine cloth and stitch, and yet you come here looking for work? A little short on dinners after purchasing such expensive material. They are the two-legged nobles of Almraiven, Riley. They have a purpose during the slow month. Riley looks over at the female, who looks at him with very seductive eyes. She rolls her tongue out at him playfully. I do not have time for your games, Dida, and having this noble waste my time like this because of old password is bugging me to no end. Riley looks you over a second time and removes his feet from the table. His head tilts from one side to the next while his eyes remain focused on you. Well, what blessed filth do you want, urchin? I'm looking for work. Are you, lass? How I can help you with such a request, did you? Well, I happen to have just a task for you. There's a gentleman that is becoming a thorn in my side, always pestering me for information about a man he's looking for, but I've been unable to locate him. I'm going to give you this errand to take care of, because I feel this particular gentleman is hiding with the street side, and do not have the patience to mingle with such scum. The one you're looking for goes by the name of Tin, a human male that vanished in the street after being chased to Almraiven by a hound of hunting dogs. Now the gentleman in question that is looking for Tin can be found at the Spitting Camel, an inn on Runner's End. His name is Olsen, and he can give you more insight to what he's looking for, this Tin character. Riley frowns while looking at you. How much pay will I receive? Riley taps a finger across his chin, slowly eyeing you as you stand before him. 40 dinars per complexion of your errand from me, and the extra will come from Olsen, who will pay for the location of this Tin character. Now get out of here. I have a tracker watching your progress novel, and if you cross me, the next person to find you will find you dead. Show the fine lass out, will you, Tusk? I don't need her lingering and bothering my guest. Oh, and change the blasted password and tell no one but me, will you? Pleasure's of mine, Wardy. You'll show the boss out the door and back to your corner street side. I come at street side, but I'm wearing a nice dress. Okay. Right. So I need the fellow over at the Spitting Camel who asked Quote and Riley to find someone by the name of Tin. Spitting Camel and speak with Olsen. Okay. Where's the Spitting Camel again? Ah. I've noted everything down, but I can't find anything. Okay, Runner's End. I think I remember someone called Tim. I don't know where he is though. Oh, Olsen, where are you? Ah, that's Tumbleweed Jack. The dark shadows that run across the face of the man shift and change as he eyes the common room of the Spitting Camel. His large frame and deep-socket eyes mark him as a very hard worker, possibly a farmer or laborer of some sort. Don't you have someone to be less? Did you work the dogs by chance? The man shakes his head. Ain't from around this part. It was from a small farming community at the root of the Almraiven mountain. What's a farmer doing this far west? I certainly wouldn't want to bore you with my tale, my lady. Might get excited and spill my drink all over your fine cloth and stitch. Blast. Perhaps you can help me, regardless of what you're wearing. Name's Olsen Sig. I'm here on account that I'm looking for someone. Perhaps you had the ill-fated pleasure of meeting him? Tin Tinkerlach is his name. Now, I'm trying to be discreet, but... You're a client of Red and Riley. Olsen nods slowly. Blast for getting my boots soiled by his carpet. Each day costs me more and more. Man will break my diner pouch soon enough. So did he send you here to help me or what? He asked me to find tin for you. Well, at least he's finally doing something about it, and the more eyes and ears on the street looking for tin, the better. What's the story behind this tin fellow? He's a thief, a scoundrel, snuck around the farming community stealing eggs, hens, even personal savings for my dear daughter Granny. I chased him for weeks along the eastern passage to Almraiven, and I know he's laying low somewhere on the street. He won't get much for the eggs he stole, that's for sure. Probably mixing it up with the street side, making it easier for him to blend to the crowd. How much for the job? I can offer no more than 50 dinners to you. The rest of the cut goes to Riley for setting up this meeting between you and I. And when I find him? Just make a mental note of where you find him. I'll take care of the rest. I'll keep my eyes and ears open. Very good then. I'll be staying here at the Spitting Camel until then. Farewell. Okay. I remember someone called Tin. So he said, probably mixing it up with the street side, making it easier for him to blend into the crowd. Okay. So I'll have to probably go home because pretty much all street side folks are asleep now. Rest until noon. Maybe it's in Loom Avenue. No, it's not. Maybe... Okay, I'll try the villa for a start. Old Palace, Helkin. Selling things, but
hello there.
that's Toby Starfire. Okay, don't think you will find me here. Alright, so Gran's End. think that would be him. I can afford to give him some money now, but... Oh, wait! I think I saw him on Caravan Run. Those colors not blend well with his skin tone. Oh, I beg to disagree. I look nice. Look at this, how pretty. Okay. I think I saw Tim on Caravan Run. Oh no, it's a kip. Or maybe I could go to Cutback Cat Alley, but I have to dress differently. No, and come back home. Dress like a beggar. I think it would be safer. Oh yeah, I have a sword. I have that boots. Okay. Ape, good. Okay. Not so fast there, lass. Took a wrong turn, did you? This is an alley known for begging, you know. But that's a list of your problems now. This is Cutback Cat Alley, and street side like you aren't welcome here. This day, though, is a lucky one for you, because I'm going to make you a little deal now. I could say that. I have business at the Green Drip. I doubt the two sisters would have any sort of business when it comes from someone wearing street-side clothes and stitch. A second sister has her own streetwalkers to use. I'm offering you a chance to walk freely, but it's going to cost you a few dinners. How many dinners are we talking about? 30 dinners, yeah, lass. I know it's a lot for a street side to afford, but it's a rate for everyone around here. It doesn't make any difference. I pay you on a walk for free. You pay me 30 dinners, and I give you an alley pass that will let you move freely through this stuff. As long as you flash this pass, your business is your own. So who owns this stuff? That would be the Almraiven tricksters. Perhaps you've seen or heard of them while living on the streets of reward. I can try. How does 20 dinners sound? Sorry there, lass, but the price is not negotiable. It's a set price for anyone who comes through Cutback Cat Alley. Very well, I'll buy another pass. There you go, lass. If you have any problem, just flash this. It will let those know you're a guest of the Almraiven tricksters while you're on Cutback Cat Alley. Thank you. Okay, I have a nice pass. Again. The blade is pointed in a direction from a scruffy-looking male who steps out from behind the corner wall. Going someplace there, street side. I haven't seen you on my corner before. Got a name there, lass? I'm a message runner from the Green Drip. He lowers his blade and steps aside. Get going then. Woo! yet, anyway. Are they prints? The point of the dagger is gestured towards you. Don't you have someone to be at? I'm sure you are that. You know, I told that horse stay for cut back, but I see she's still doing business right here. Where did you purchase the dollar pass, lass? What is worth to you? I'm nowhere to be making a deal. I'm in no position to ask such a question. Think someone will come when you start calling for help? I can always try. No dinners, no information. Fine. I'll let you have your way, lads. I know who I'm looking for anyway, and I'll catch that bitch sooner or later. Not so to exit the valley. You can go. I have nothing more to add. I'm looking for some blades. No thanks. So, I won't find it in here. Hello. Where's the boot selection? Oh yeah. Sinkers. Ooh. Pretty cool. Boots of resist magic. Oh, I could afford those. But not yet. Here. Oh. The eyes of the halfling watch you while you stand in the street. A small brown blanket resting between her legs is folded over a few items. Hey there, friend. You looking for some protection or a small blade to hide on your thigh? It's stolen goods, but offer them a street value. Pull back a blanket to show you the blade. Tell me about the two sisters. She covers the blades before she speaks. Pure evil from what I've seen at the Great Drip. Those that have gone down below are hunted by the first sister through a maze, looking for a key that will unlock a door to a chamber where the second sister can be found. I've watched the hunt through the grates in the tavern, and the first sister is relentless. She hunts you down for days if you survive that long. Most of those who go down in the lair turn to stone. You have better luck surviving a cutback than you would below the Great Drip. Okay. I'll see about that later. Okay, I'll change my clothes. Because apparently it does not make a difference if you dress like a street side or a noble. Okay. I also have some items to sell. I forgot to do that on Caravan Run. Okay, maybe Horseshoe Lane. No. I thought maybe we would have seen something. Oh yeah, she can give me information. Her eyes watch you as you approach, never leaving you alone. Her lips are slightly parted while her hands remain close to the top of her boots. Go and mingle with Jon and Claver. Alright. I have nothing to say. Perhaps on the roadway. No. Okay, I think I'll go home. Rest again and go on the trip. I think it was called the trip. The strip, not the trip. Sorry. Alright, so first, I think she's selling blades, not cloaks. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the great sword. Okay. No one is asleep. Oh, no one is awake yet, apparently. I should have woken up at a later time.
Oi, what can I get you?
No, you can't help me. Spirit magic chair. Oh. Three wolves, magical deck of cards, magical sword, suit of armor. Okay. Honest Edwards. Okay. Can't find Honest Edwards. With a name like that, I'm not sure I want to find him. Okay. Bera. I don't think I will find him here. It's frustrating because I remember seeing him somewhere.
Welcome.
No. Oh, never mind. I didn't try Ben's Express, but I don't think they are in the street side. So let's see. Maybe mandrake fruit. I don't think he'll be able to tell me anything. There's usually a lot more people over here. Okay. Have I been to Renaissance? Yeah. I'd be really surprised if it were him, but... Okay, for 3 dinners. Dinners vanish into pockets in his shirt. What can I help you with? What is your name? Almraiven. You've been flying warrior to my people. What can I help you with? Where are you from? Almraiven pauses and runs his finger over his disfigured mouth before answering. The Fallen Lands, a harsh and desolate plain west of the Great Anauroch, and north of the Black Road that slices through the desert. It is where I was born and given the name Flying Warrior by my people, on past the Trial of 10. Only when does the name of one's host come to mean something. Later. Oh no, I have to give him money every time I need to talk to him. Shell him. Oh yeah! She's the one who can... Oh, there's another... No, but no, we just here to sell something. Good tidings to you. What information can you share? Want to pay more? For 10 dinners. Someone's dinners to spare. I like you a lot, missus. Heard there's a patch of orange stripe going somewhere in the enclave ward. Now, I've never seen orange stripe before, but it's very rare at this part. Keep an eye and nose out for it, because it's season just around the corner. For 20 dinners. Shadow's eyes go wide when you make the exchange. This house here has been left abandoned for a while now. You can't miss it for that boats running across the front door. As if that's going to keep people out of the home, but I guess for the most part it's done its job. Now, the word on the street is that the owner, Whittle, was vanished. No one knows who boarded up the home, and even more chilling is that no one can get through the front door. James lowers her voice to a whisper as she rolls the dinners around in her left hand. I think it's only supposed to look like wooden boards. They feel like boards, they smell like boards, but they sit funny on the door. If you look long enough, you'll soon see the boards shift and the edge of the door would be there where the boards once were. Now, I'm no weaver of the eye king, but I know magic when I see it. I've done enough errands for the society of the city to know when magic is in the air. I'll try everything. After 5 dinners. Heard there's a few homes in Almraiven that are getting broken into. In the eastern night of Mongrel Creek is a dealer that is said to have some stolen item for sale. For 1 dinner. Thanks a lot, missus, but 1 dinner isn't going to give you anything juicy. You get what you pay for. I've heard there's a parrot somewhere in the trade wards that has a luke's beak. Okay. Simply mumbles as you walk on by. I can't seem to find this guy. Wow. Is this the house she was talking about? I'll try Loom Avenue. Aha. Nice of you to acknowledge the street side. Right? Nothing to say.
Well, look here, there's a new dinner digger standing before me.
A fine choice of stitch, and the pattern weave is certainly a marvel. What do you think, Jaren? An authentic stitch rope from doing wool? Certainly is. You can tell by the quality of weave of the straps, which is wrap stitch, as well as the brightness of color in the thread.
I can wipe that confused look on your face, lass. A dinner digger is someone who has come into a wealth of dinners. Dinners is certainly half considering. You are wishing such an expensive robe, hand-stitched from a needle in wool too. I'm Nero of the Goldbow House. Well, this is Lady Joreen.
A fine pleasure to meet you, madam.
This here is Lady Ashley.
We were just discussing the recent deaths of the Ruby Rat from the Four Moons Trading Company. Cain London has already offered a substantial reward for its return, but its whose story is that is building up the whispers in the street to an exciting level.
Ladies, we need to show a little more discretion on this topic, for it is a tale to be told around the table with imported wine. Perhaps the lass would care to join us in the evening?
Where shall we meet?
Why, at the Golden Goblet on Loom Avenue. It's a great place to sit back and relax with the elven wine they store in the cellar. What shall we call you by when you arrive?
Morwenna.
I look forward to seeing you this evening, Madam Morwenna, at the Golden Goblet, of course.
You poor man. Already setting yourself up for the fall, I think you will. You stay clear of this shark, Morwenna. You stick with Jane and Rin and I'll introduce you to the real powerful men of Almraiven. Do you see, my dear? Okay, why not? Some powerful boots. First frustrated not being able to find him. Okay. No, it won't happen. Though, I think my last hope is Ben his express. No. The sad face of his human male watches you as you approach him. Dirt cover is uncovered arms and legs, which are also dotted with cuts and bruises. Black flies walk along his face, and he pays no attention to their large numbers, occasionally blinking when they buzz around his eyes. Spare dinner, my lady. Okay. Blessing on you, my lady. A good sight for my drying eyes to have someone come and speak with me. Not much pickings round this part, mind you. Blasted Evelyn will clear you out if you come from near the tower. So, what do you want anyway? What's your name? Oh, I found him! Friends have come to call me by the name of Tin. Side smiles look up at you. Where are you from? I'm not sure anymore. Lost my identity during some years back. I was told by the young lass who found me that I was just laying on a sandy beach with chains around my legs and wrist. The family was kind enough to help me and raise me back to health. They told me I was from a shipping accident out at sea, a barge transferring slaves to Kalanshan. I guess I was one of the lucky ones. When I became healthy, the young lass Gwendolyn and I fell in love, but the father would have nothing of it. He and his crazy dogs chased me for 3 days. That's when I arrived in Almraiven with nothing but the clothes on my back, and thankfully I was able to sleep away in the streets. Not even his hounds could track me down. Since then, I've been making my living on the street and meeting all sorts of strange folk. Aha! I'll send anything. If I want to chase him, I will send 3 dogs because Olsen will not permit his daughter Gwen to see Tin. Okay. I found him. Okay, so spitting camel. Wednesday. That's right. No likely, yes, lass. I found Tin for you. Excellent. Where's the scoundrel hiding? Over by his express. Very good then, very good. I knew he was still hiding out in the city somewhere. Riley would be happy to know we satisfied yet another of his clients. Here's a reward. 50 dinners. It's all I've got. I expect you'll be paid fairly well from Riley once news of his riches is heard. I'm off. To Ben his express I go. Farewell. Oh yeah, though in the evening I can talk to them. You wait until dusk. How much money do I have? Ooh. Cool. see there. But we are here, right? I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Garden Goblet. Okay. But we're here, right? Yeah?
Oi, what can I get ya?
There's a problem. Okay. So, do I have to wait until midnight or... It's getting a bit buggy. I thought it was my cat. Okay, we're still here. Oh, come on! Ah, there we are. Sitting here dressed in a fine-looking stitch robe is a human male who looks you over as you approach him. His right hand brushes away long grey hair that dangles gently over his light blue eyes.
Glad you could come join us, my winner. We were just getting ready to open up a fresh bottle of velvet wine.
Have a seat then, for the tale of Ruby Red is a long one, and the elven wine packs a strong punch, so you'll be thankful for a chair in good time. Newell grabs an empty glass and pours a dark purple-looking liquid out of a green-tinted bottle. After pouring the wine into the glass, he places it before you.
Now, for the tale we promised you, and of course the elvish one I spoke you so highly about.
Newell, Almraiven, and Jaren sit patiently. Well, okay, I'll try. Sip the wine. The elvish wine is very sweet when it touches your lips, and sends a tingle of energy to your skin that dances itself to your toes.
Potent, isn't it? A sensation would knock you over if you were to drink the entire glass in one gulp. And it's hard not to considering how sweet it is.
Much like the other night when you lost that drinking contest to the young woman who wouldn't like it. It was a riot, lass. Newell here thought that he could drink this female he had his eyes on over the weeks under the table.
We were playing the drinking game, last one standing. The winner receives 2 bottles of wine from the loser.
Such the loser you were that night, Newell. She didn't even miss a step when she walked out of here. You, on the other hand...
You very well know she tricked me. There is no way someone that small could hold that much of wine in their system without passing out.
Lady Jaren and Lady Ashleigh both begin to laugh at Newell, and you notice his face is turning red from the embarrassment he is experiencing.
I don't know how she did it, but one day I'll find out. It wouldn't surprise me if the two of you were involved in some way or other. Now, for the tale of Ruby Red. The tale of Ruby Red doesn't start here in Almraiven, but across distant shores in a distant land, known as the Endless Waste, where it is said that item was forged. Crafted by the land itself over centuries of old, the Ruby Red emerged from the soil and sat atop a single peak, left untouched by all who gazed upon it for hundreds of years. Those living in the waste, it was a light when in the vastness of the plains, sparking from its peak fall to sea, guiding the lost and bringing hope to those who no longer had it. That is until one day it sparked no more, for it was taken from its peak, the very peak created by the land of the house to house its beauty, the ruby red.
Some say the ruby red is the first egg of a type of gem dragon that hatched from its nested peak and flew away. Others will tell you that the ruby red was simply stolen from its peak and was nothing more than a gemstone.
Who would have thought that it would make its way to Almraiven in the hands of a fat merchant from the Foreman's Trading Company?
Not only that, but stolen from the Foreman's Trading Company, right from Mackin's Lance quarters too.
I think it was that new fellow causing a stir with the 4 guilds. What did he call himself again?
Who said anything about the theft being done by a man? I think it was Lily. She's the only one who has the grace and skill to put off such a heist. No, I believe you were referring to Fade. All the kids are trying to catch him. Or her. Fade might well be a woman, you know. Until we know for sure who his Fade person is, you cannot deny Fade being female.
Well, that's what bore the last without speculation. No one seems to know for sure, but the whispers have gone wild in the streets as of late. Everyone knows the tale of Ruby Red.
That depends on what version you end up hearing too. You most certainly do not want those street signs telling you this tale. Those street signs? How could it get close to anyone important with the way they dress and smell? All those flies swarming among them. Make me sick to my stomach thinking about it.
Well, Almraiven joined it patiently.
Oh yeah, I have this. This block. Talking about, yep. I think this block might be from Fade. All three get closer to each other as the wooden block with the engraved F fall flat on the table. Look at the detail and the carving! And a simple A for Fade. Or perhaps female Fade. Only a female could have nimble fingers enough to catch Ruby Red from Kane's Macklon's carters.
Well, it would seem that the tale of Ruby Red is getting that much more interesting now that we've seen this.
The three begin whispering to each other as you pocket the wooden block of wood, and speculation begins to mount even more about the tale of Ruby Red. Newell, Almraiven Jaren sit patiently. Any new tales? Nope. Alright. Tale of Ruby Red. Complete, okay. Alright. Do I need to talk to him again or? Okay. So now I have to go back to the villa. I just hope it will still be open. Lilac House, I think it's called. Just a question, how will I come here if I don't know the password anymore? I don't know. Okay. Do I have to go to Bentley Express? Ah. No, not here anymore. A rotten Riley. I have yet to receive the 40 dinners from Rotten Riley for completing this job. But if he did have a track on me, that'll be paid eventually. Okay, so he will find me. He could also never pay me, but... Alright. I'll get back home. Take a rest. And I think I'll take care of the main quest. Not sure if I can do this tonight though. No, I think I'll do that next time. But I can still prepare until the green drip. Oh wait. Does the Orange Society robe do anything? Combat casting. Oh yeah. I'm going to buy the pair of shoes because they are very interesting. So I have a stone wall, elven kind, dexterity and move silently. Oh, this one are interesting as well, but they're way too expensive. And slinkers. +1 stroke 5 damage. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't talk to her. This very large female has curves within curves, and she enjoys floating them based on the little amount of cloth and stitch she's wearing. A smile beams on her face, letting everyone know she's comfortable with whom she is. Hey there, good looking. Care to have me kiss your body from head to toe? Or maybe slowly lick the back of your neck? I can swing both ways, but can you? She laughs into the day sky. What can I get you or do for this day? Know anything about the two sisters? She curls her tongues out and laughs at the empty air like any snake would. I have a few clients that like me while playing the second sister. That's about as far as I go though, and I don't quite care to meet either of the two to learn what they really like. I tell my clients, you want to know what they're like? Go meet them yourself. What can I get you, Adelina? What's your name? My clients call me Jan. That's what you can call me by as well. Farewell. Not now. I'm busy. Okay. There's a lot of people I can talk to.
What can I get you?
Oi, what can I get ya?
Welcome back to the Green Drip, lass. Tell me about these sisters. Bummy leans forward and rests his elbow on the counter. Can't say I've ever met them before, but I've seen the first sister in action plenty of times while watching from the grates in the floor. I can tell you though that the first sister really enjoyed the hunt, and claiming a new fashion stone trophy for a mace pleases her. Out of all the sisters I've seen come and go, she's by far the most aggressive.
and she'd never grow tired of the hunt. Bowman straightened himself up slowly and rubbed his elbow. He noticed they're red from being leaned on. As for the second sister, she holds power over the rest of her sisters, and she's the one the less fortunate get to meet if they pass the first sister. Her chamber is full of gifts that are said to hold great power and wonder, while the very walls glitter from gold dust and large gemstones. The floor of the chamber is whispered to be covered with snakes of all different shapes, color and size, as they flow at holes in the chamber walls. Bowman pauses and looks around the room. Lowering his voice, he draws his knees. The words that escape his mouth are but a whisper for you, and only you to hear. Only a small number have ever spoken to me about her. Those who passed the first sister and survived the meeting with the second. I've been told her eyes penetrate the shadows like growing stars caught in the darkness above, and the movement of her head is hypnotizing. Certainly not someone I'd care to meet anytime soon, that's for sure.
Oi, what can I
Maybe
get ya?
I'm looking for work. Bowman froze his hand over his face for the positive thing. There was someone came through here the other day. Comes around now and then asking if I know anyone within a large number of murders on the street of Cutback Cat Alley. Haven't seen her lately though, and I'm not much help. There are folks who are killed all the time in the alley, but she was very specific when she called them murders. Okay. Maybe I will see her later. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. Just saving here. The next time I will try to enter the maze. I remember it is quite difficult, but I will do my best not to die. Okay, so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.